Hey everybody, this is Jay with Cottonville Bee Company. I wanted to take a minute and try to update everybody on how the apiary's coming, nukes. We don't have any packages this year, and it doesn't look like we're going to have any queens. But I wanted to let everybody know when to expect their nukes and why they're running late. Just right off the bat, I apologize. We're running about 4 weeks behind. We tried to manage the bees as we always do, and sometimes the bees manage us, and that's the case this year. There's lots of reasons why. The biggest one is just the amount of rainfall we've had. Every month this year has been a minimum of 2 inches over average, and this month looks like it's going to be even worse. March doubled it. The rainfall we had, a night ago, 2 nights ago actually. We've already met our month's total and we're not even halfway through. When this happens, it doesn't matter how many blooms are on the trees, there's not going to be any nectar for the bees. They're not going to start growing and drawing comb, even with us feeding them. And we do feed. A lot of people have opinions on that. We feed bees. So they just wouldn't kickstart. Hadn't been a problem for us in the past. The last 3 weeks, we should have had every nuke made and growing, and we're not near there. And maybe the bees knew. Maybe they know more than we do, because it looks like tonight we're going to have a hard freeze down here. And if we had made any weak splits, or we had made some small, 2-frame splits, they wouldn't make it tonight. Just not enough bees to keep them warm. We got 2 nights of it, and then it looks like we're in bee season again. And we're hoping to really get it going. There's not much else I can tell you besides that. So if you ordered bees and it said 1st of April, it's going to be May. If it's mid-April, it's going to be second week of May. If it's late April, it's going to be mid-May. And if you ordered May bees, you're going to be the last half of May, and we're going to be done. We're going to get everybody their bees by the end of May. That's a goal we've set, and we want to get that done, and we're going to. There's not going to be any reason we can't, that we can see. It is what it is. I apologize. Couple things I want to hit on that maybe other beekeepers, I know other beekeepers have come across, is equipment. And I make a lot of equipment here in my shop. As you can see, I got bottom boards stacked up I put together and painted this morning. I've got nukes, I've got Langstroth longs. I've been staying busy while it's been raining. But we make an order every year, fairly substantial. We're not a mega operation or anything like that. And I was calling every week, and we weren't getting anything. I mean, y'all probably know, those who've dealt with us, we like plastic foundations, and not plastic frames, wood frames, plastic foundations. And we couldn't get them, and they'd moved the order, and I know that our supplier was doing all they could. Finally, we got them in, and this foundation, they probably found it in the back of a warehouse, tucked into a closet somewhere. It's so old and brittle that when you pop it in place, it's breaking. The boxes are so old, they're dry rotted. It's ridiculous. But they got us our foundation. They did their job. Needless to say, the bees hate it. So we're having to work with that. The rest of our stuff, our supplements, they come from China. Just about all the stuff comes from China, and China was shut down when we should have been getting equipment. And for those of y'all that buy from Man Lake, Kelly B's, all that, most of their stuff comes from China. Most of your boxes are some kind of Chinese wood. And those guys hadn't been out in the woods logging, and they hadn't been, drying wood. So we'll see how that affects things. Now onto the COVID, I guess. I don't even know where to begin. I never thought in my life that we would see a pandemic shut down the world, much less Mississippi. My wife, Lisa, and I are both high risk. We both have fairly serious autoimmune disorders. We self-quarantined before self-quarantine was cool, but now we can't take any chances. We're not going to be able to have any pickups, even if the bees are ready, until May. And hopefully, they call it flattening the curve or something like that. Hopefully it does that, and where we can actually meet y'all and say hello, and not just drop a nuke off by the gate and hope you pick it up. But we will revisit this every week. I'm hoping to every week put out a nice update, and start getting some video out there in the bee yard. 2 more days, and temperatures look good, and maybe the rain will hold off. That's really, about it. I don't know what else to tell you. Bees do what they're going to do, and we're just along for the ride. But hopefully this finds everybody well. Had a good Easter, and I know for my friends in South Mississippi, it was not a good Easter. It was pretty hairy here for a while too. Hope everybody made it through safely. Our prayers go out to all those affected by the Easter storms, those affected by COVID. I lost some classmates. Yeah, I'm old enough to have classmates that died from this, but I lost 2 classmates already. So it's not something to fool with. And just check back. Give us a call if there's a problem. I know that this delay is really not a good thing, and if y'all need to find nukes somewhere else, I completely understand. There's still nukes available around the area, but we will get you your nukes made and get them available for you one way or the other. We're working as hard as we can. Give us a call if you want to talk at 662-501-1556. Send us an email, cottonvillebeecompany@gmail.com. Make us a note on Facebook. So we really appreciate it, guys, and look forward to getting you your bees. Thank you.